Hi folks, TJ here. I have some stuff to unbox today, and it is one of the pieces of the puzzle for my new MacPro nuclear reactor setup with this thing inside as well. So it's piece number 2 of the 2-piece puzzle. So I've already taken the liberty of at least cutting this box. I purchased this on eBay. The seller's done a pretty good job overall on the outside of the box. We'll see what the inside's like, but so far, so good. This, I think, took a trip from down in the LA area, and I'm up in northern side of California, so this is like a little slip box thingy. Let's lay it on its side here. So it's like you stuck one box inside of another box, and I'm not quite sure. But it is sliding a little bit. It's like taking off a crusty old pair of pants that you've had on for weeks because you're a heathen and you're out fly fishing and you don't carry anything other than fly fishing. You get in a routine and you don't want to do anything that you're supposed to do other than fish. Almost there. I feel like I've got the box mostly off. Okay, good. Okay, so there is some packaging in here. It looks like there's a little bit of paper down in the bottom. Not tons, but you know, there's something. And then sliding out from here is the main box, and there's more paper that I'm going to just throw back inside. Let's make sure. Yeah, there's I think enough wrap in there. And what we have is the Blackmagic eGPU. Let me make sure that the camera is focusing in over here. Yeah, so far so good. So I purchased there's 2 versions of this. There's the original Blackmagic eGPU. Then there's the Blackmagic eGPU Pro or Blackmagic Pro eGPU, whatever way it is. I would have loved to have been able to afford the Pro version because it does give you a Vega 64 video card, but I'm on a little bit of a budget. In fact, just buying a MacPro 2013, a second one, and then buying this, and the 2 combined is more money than going out and buying a new M1 Mac Mini. You gotta be a little crazy like I am, like in my last video, to buy something like this, but I have a certain love, infatuation with running with old things. You can't see my whole house, but there's a lot of antiques in here, from an antique phone that actually would still work if I had an old landline. No longer do. Have only wireless here. In fact, AT&T, I think, is trying to terminate the last of the landlines here in our county, but enough old people live up here, bitched and moaned and had legal things saying, you can't do that. We have to have a means to communicate, because up here the cell phones don't come in. So if you need to dial 911, you're just effed if you don't get a signal. And where I am here, I barely get a signal as it is. But anyway, so Blackmagic eGPU. Why did I buy one? I want to, in hopes that I can use this program called Purge Master, or a newer one which is called Kryptonite, which replaces Purge Master. It allows older Thunderport 1 or 2 computers to utilize a Thunderport 3 style eGPU with this little hack or script that allows it to register and work. So I know other people have done this with different brands of eGPU. So hopefully it works with this one. And my hope is that I can make my nuclear reactor MacPro 2013 that's coming tomorrow or Friday, because my original one, the 12 core, is still non-operational. I have to do a future try to fix it thing. But until then, I wanted another one. I wanted to start using it. I want to make a dedicated workstation that's not a portable computer to be my video editing for my YouTube channel, for everything else. So I really wanted to step back in time 10 years and do this Blackmagic eGPU, which was a little bit of a dream back 10 years ago. Well, actually, not that long ago, because this just came out in 2018, because it was designed for Thunderport 3 type of devices. but the old Mac Pro 2013 is 10 years old. This, I think these started being sold around 2018. So anyway, let's show you the box, and then we'll open it up, see what the condition is of it. It's supposed to be nice and clean, at least the picture showed that. I'll discuss it a little bit more, and then now I will have to wait for my Mac Pro to arrive, and a Thunderbolt cable, and a Thunderbolt 2 to 3 adapter in order for me to even try all this. And then I have to install software on my... I'm going to try this first on a older 2013 MacBook Pro. I don't know why, but I think I'm going to try it on it first for the giggles. And then I will try to get it to work on my Mac Pro that's coming. Anyway, let's show you the box. So this is a collaboration, if you will, I believe, between Apple and Blackmagic. And here's what the box looks like. I'll hold it in a few different angles. Hopefully this is somewhat coming in. So it's got a picture of this beautiful, what this thing looks like. And it's all enticing and sexy as hell. This thing looks beautiful. Now, it's not the most powerful. You can go out and buy an upgradable eGPU, which would have been smarter. But again, I'm all about the sexy. I love the looks of this thing, and I've always wanted one, so I got one. So Blackmagic eGPU, Thunderbolt 3 eGPU with a Radeon Pro 580, Blackmagic design, a QR code, and a little Mac signal down at the bottom. Next side of the box, some pictures. Some real-world pictures showing it looks like a girl or a lady playing video games. And they've got, looks like a MacBook of some kind with a big display and their new eGPU. Down here looks like another video game thing, type of setup. Rise of the Tomb Raider, it says down here. So these are just some pictures of what part of the fun will be. This backside, oh, okay, this shows you all the spec stuff. I'm not going to read all this stuff to you, but needless to say, Blackmagic eGPU, and it gives you all of the spec and performances of what this device will do. It shows you basic connectivity of it down here. The butt of it, it looks like a sphinxter. Okay, and then this side, it looks like a more professional side. This side looks like I'm in an office. The dude's leaning over the lady and saying, how's the work coming along? And then down here looks like another professional shot with serial numbers and all that stuff. So there's the box. Top of the box. Hey, there's even some stuff on the top of the box. Blackmagic eGPU, and it shows you the top of the device. So that's kind of cool. So let's flip this open. Box is kind of cool. That's what she looks like. A big piece of bun Ola on the top. And then inside, I'm going to lift this out. This thing is kind of heavy from what other videos I saw showed. So let me kind of lean this direction and then pull, place, also grab. And it looks like empty box on the bottom, power cord. Oh, the dude didn't even send me the Thunderbolt cable. Well, that's kind of mean. Of course, the picture didn't show it, but you would think. Let me look at this quick. I just want to kind of give it a visual of what this thing looks like. It looks, there's a little schmutz on there. Probably, when people sneeze, achoo, get stuff all over the place. I'll show you in a second. I'm a little greedy right now. I want to see what this thing looks like. And it looks beautiful. Okay, so this device looks just like the box. It is girthy and heavy. Show it in a few different angles. It's got a beautiful Blackmagic logo on the front. This is all metal here. Top plastic, bottom plastic, but it's very heavy duty. Sides just look like the front, just no logos or anything. And here's what the back side looks like. Hold it in a few different angles. So basically the back side's got a power cord. Let's show it up a little closer. You've got 4 USB ports, 2 USB-C ports or Thunderbolt ports, and an HDMI port. So let me put this back over here. Everything looks good. Again, I'm surprised they didn't send me, people made a joke about it. On all the other videos, the cord that Blackmagic included, the Thunderbolt 3, was only like this long. And barely long enough to do much, so maybe that's why it was not included, but would have been nice just to kind of have an extra. Anyway, why did I get one of these? So, let me get the schmutz off here. I'm kind of a very cosmetic type of person. I may not look like it, but yeah. So, why did I get one of these? Video editing, rendering, scrubbing a timeline in your programs under older computers can be very choppy, can be very slow. This basically allowed you to externally connect via Thunderbolt to an older computer or a newer one that didn't have a really great graphics card in there, a way to externally beef up your video performance. And so I'm hoping that with this and my MacPro 2013, which has two okay video cards in there, 6 gigabytes of memory. The model that I'm getting in the mail tomorrow or Friday is a mid-range D500 MacPro, not the lower D300 and not the higher D700. My dead, well, not technically dead, it boots, but it goes out. My MacPro 12-core does have the D700 in there, but I think that's where the failure point was for me. So I decided maybe I better get a model that has a D500. Anyway, my hopes are that video editing will be faster. I'm going to probably go DaVinci Resolve. The company that Blackmagic is associated with here is basically DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve, the same, this will work better with DaVinci, and it's supposed to take availability of all the extra video capabilities of this device or the video cards built into the Mac Pro. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get better video performance, and on the rare occasion I play some video games, that I'll be able to utilize an 8 gigabyte RX 580 video card, which compared to what was in a Mac Pro or in my older MacBook, 2013, 2014, Retina display 13-inch, it's only got like Iris video cards. So I'm thinking if I'm able to connect it up to there, I may be able to also do better video performance from it. So lots on my plate, but this is step one. I now own, hopefully this works. I won't be able to test it until I get now proper cabling, so I'm going to have to wait a few days. But once I do that and get things connected, hopefully I can show you some future videos of this in action. So thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.